Hi and welcome to Brayley's Mazda in Milton Keynes. This is a walk around demonstration video of the Mazda 3 GT Sport VX21JRU. In this video I'm going to be showing you the general condition of the vehicle, also point out some of the main features of the vehicle which make it additional to the standard Mazda 3. First of all, start at the front. You have your front parking sensors as well as rear, and you also have your Mazda adaptive headlights. This adaptive headlight system is state of the art, so you have individual LEDs in this model that will cut down the light just around the vehicle you're following or oncoming traffic, which makes it even safer for normal road use. On this model you've got the upgraded 18-inch alloy wheels finishing this beautiful black metallic. The black metallic comes part of the GT Sport level and Sport Lux level when you have the Skyactiv X engine. I'll come on to the Skyactiv X in just a moment. Moving on to the side of the vehicle, you can see you have your keyless entry indicated by this little slit just there, as well as your tinted windows in the rear. One thing to point out, as you can see, is the vehicle is in stunning condition. Previous owners looked after this very well. Showing you the rear alloy just there as well. Carrying on round, so moving on to the back, you have your dual exhaust system on this model. As you can see, there's your rear sensors. On the GT Sport level you also get your rear reversing camera as well. One thing to point out as I'm going round is you can see the badge for the e-Skyactiv X, indicating this is the mild hybrid Skyactiv X engine. So a little bit about that engine: it's the new revolutionary Mazda Petrol engine. The benefits of this engine are the fact it gives improved efficiency, similar to the diesel engines that Mazda produce, but you also get increased power. So this model will be the 2-litre petrol with 184 horsepower. And finishing off just the front alloys just there. There we are. So what I'll do now is I'll move on to the boot of the vehicle and then onto the interior afterwards. So here we are with the boot of the Mazda 3. So as you can see, it's got a very well sized boot for the class of vehicle this is in. You've also got the original manufacturer mats just there as well in the vehicle. The rear seats are a 60/40 folding seat setup, giving you extra space and practicality. Underneath you have your lock and wheel nut. You also have your Bose subwoofer just there as well, which is part of the GT Sport level only, and we'll go into that in a bit more detail going forward. What we'll do now is we'll move on to the interior of the vehicle. So here we are on the interior of the Mazda 3 GT Sport. So following the trend of the exterior, the interior is also in impeccable condition, finishing this stunning luxury leather, as you can see. Also has ISOFIX points in the rear, easy ISOFIX points to put children in the back, but you can also easily fit 3 adults in the back of this vehicle as well. You've also got your central armrest with cup holders installed just there. Then moving on to the front of the vehicle, just like the rear, kept in impeccable condition. Again finishing this luxurious leather interior. As you can see, the new design ethic for the Mazda 3 interior really stands out in the premium sector, as you can see. What I'll do now is I'll move on to the interior features and point out some of the gadgets that this vehicle has. So here we are on the interior of the Mazda 3. So first of all I'm going to show you the vehicle starting up. It's a keyless start, so it's a push button. So what you do, foot on the clutch, press the stop start button, and the vehicle starts straight up. As you can see, the digital display just in the middle. First thing to show you is the mileage. So 2,166 miles on the clock. So extremely low mileage on this model and the specific vehicle. So as mentioned, I'm going to show you some of the main features of this vehicle. So starting off on the steering wheel, you have all your controls for your Bluetooth and your radio just there, as well as the info button to control the digital display on the dash, as you can see, just there. Moving on, you've got your cruise control settings just there as well, and your speed limiter. As it's a radar cruise control, if you click this button just here, as you'll see, you can change the distance to the vehicle in front of you. Really easy to use. This will also be indicated on your head-up display as well, as you can see just in front of you. And that's a projected head-up display. No moving parts for that, it is just projected onto the windscreen. Moving on, you've got your automatic wipers as well as your automatic headlights. As I mentioned, on the exterior of the vehicle, this has got the adaptive headlights, so we'll dip the beam for you. You've got some of the safety features just down here, so your parking sensors. You also have the memory seat, so the driver's seat is electric, so it's electrically adjusted, and you have 2 memory settings for that seat as well. Speaker here shows you that you have the Bose sound system as shown in the boot as well. You have the controls for your electrically operated door mirrors, as well as the fact you can actually manually bring them in, so as you can see. And then you got your electric window controls just there as well. Moving on to the infotainment screen, so as you can see, it's got the new Mazda system in this one, so it's a lot more premium feel to it, a lot more smooth as well to transition. So firstly, you can see in here, you can see the mild hybrid system working in this model. This also has, in the Skyactiv X, you have your cylinder deactivation, so this will also show you what cylinders are deactivated once you're driving. Moving on, you've got your DAB radio plus your Bluetooth. There we are, so Bluetooth, DAB. You do also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into this model as well, which will override these. You do have built-in satellite navigation in this model. They do require an SD card, which we've taken out the vehicle, but you will have a built-in sat-nav in this model. And then when you go into settings, you can see all the in-vehicle displays. So on this model, this is where you can change the head-up display. If you go into sound settings, this is where you can adjust the Bose sound system, as you can see. Safety settings, so you can see all the safety settings in this vehicle. So you got your radar cruise control, driver attention alert, blind spot monitoring. As you can see, it's got a long list of equipment in here to keep you safe at all times, and your family as well. Moving on down, you have your full dual climate control. So passenger and driver can both have 2 different temperatures at each time. You have your heated seats for both driver and passenger, as well as heated steering wheel, as you can see just there as well. Great for this time of year anyway. You have a USB connection for your Apple CarPlay. I'll also show you in just a second where the other one is for that. Cup holder just there, which is hideable, so you push this over there and there you are, so you can have a fully flat surface. 6-speed manual, which again you do have your reversing camera, as you can see, and it is in HD quality, so it's really easy to maneuver with this camera. Moving on down, you've got the controls for your entertainment screen, as well as your electric handbrake and automatic handbrake as well. Then you move on to the middle console. So to remove this, you slide this back, lift up, and you have a huge center console just there. This is the slot for your SD card, and this is a USB again for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, And finally you have your 12 volt port just there as well. You have your frameless rear view mirror. So again, Mazda going for the more premium look to its interior cabin. Glasses holder just there as well. And you also have the controls for the sunroof, which are just here. And this is a slidable sunroof. So with the controls, you can see the sunroof just move over just like that. There you are. And you also, if you don't like the sunroof open, you can just close the blind as well. There you are. So I hope this gives you a little bit more insight into this specific vehicle. As you can see, has all the equipment you would ever need in this vehicle as well, and it's in stunning condition. If you would like to see this for yourself in person and come and have a test drive with the new revolutionary Skyactiv X engine, please give us a call on the details below, and we're more than happy to assist you with this. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.